Hi everyone. Welcome to recap for September 15, Friday, and our teachings and market analysis. So the so Friday, you know, today was a red day, but we nailed it. So we nailed the red day, and no one of my students or my community or my followers who follow my teachings was buying dips today. Nobody got bagged, but we were short since morning. We were short on everything, SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, Adobe, Microsoft, Netflix, just to name the few. And it was not just a random gut feeling trade. We just strictly followed our system. We strictly followed our levels. And red days are actually the best days to get those big wins. And we were lucky that today was a lot of Friday. So for the option traders, it was good because a lot of the options just went crazy due to this volatility. And I will also show you how I used ATR to see how much more room SPY has, right? So I often talk about ATR, average to true range. So I will talk about how I saw the ATR, and we could figure out that we are going to fade more and make more money on the short side. We also looked at a lot of SPX flow, market flow. Jay, our flow expert, he was continuously talking to us about how option flow is coming. So when they are selling the calls, means in millions, that means if they're selling calls, they don't expect the market to go up. And we follow that, institutional money as well to get higher conviction. And then we also see if they are buying the puts in big lots. So that gives us a conviction that with our technicals that the market is going to fade. So it helps us trade the market with even more conviction that we were doing prior to that. So as you see, all day there was a guidance on the market flow, our proprietary we have a proprietary flow, and I have a bunch of flow scanners running every day, so everybody keeps eye. So the point is, guys, we know the pulse of the market. We know the market is fading. We know it's going down. So we stick with our A plus short setups. We make money on the downside. So you just, as an active trader, especially a day trader, you don't just have to make money on the upside. You should have an ability to make money on the downside as well. Right? We always want to short something if you're a short trader when something is running up. But the days like today is when you really want to short every pop possible on the downside. What does our system tell us? What our levels tell us? What our support resistance tells us? So that's what we followed today. That's how we traded today. So in today's video, you will see how to, I have prior videos as well where you can see my live stamped trade guidance, how we had a huge day on the red day. So today is a similar kind of video where we talk about how we nailed it's big on a red day, and we will talk about a few things that we use to stick with our plan. Right, before I go there, so let's look at the market. So market today, guys, SPY broke down under this 50 Fibonacci, from the highs. So Fibonacci is nothing, just the range from high to lows. And if you see, it broke down of this level, crucial level, and then it faded down. So daily levels also help us. Then it faded under lows from 2 days ago. Then those levels give you more conviction to short or long. Once those support breaks, you know that the stock or the market will go to the next support. It will continue moving towards the next stock or the next support or the next level of resistance, where either if it's going up or it's going down. So this is why you need to draw these levels. I might have to do a separate session to show you about how to draw these levels. This is a very basic concept, guys, to draw your levels Just take hundreds of charts, thousands of charts. Just start drawing the lines. See how the market reacts to the lines. Just start drawing the lines like this. Just see where was the last time the market or the stock bounced from this level, right? This is a daily chart, right? If I can take it back, I can see that there's this level right here. It's been bouncing. So anyways, I'm not going to go deep into that. So I will do another video about this, how to do support, resistance, and the levels. I promise you that, and so that everybody learns that. But anyways, just wanted to talk about the SPY, how the SPY daily candle looked today. So next week, it's going to be dangerous if we break this level of 442. If it breaks this, then we fade much lower. So we also used our VIX strategy today, guys. The VIX SPY strategy that I teach again and again, many of my prior videos. If you had learned the VIX strategy, you could see that how VIX was breaking out today. So VIX broke out today, from those levels that I gave. So and we were fading SPY. It's simple VIX and SPY strategy, right? My levels were 13, 1290, 1340. It broke out of all the levels. Even if you were not looking at SPY, if you just followed the VIX strategy and it kept breaking out, you could have held the SPY short all day. I mean, the options literally went 300% on anything you shorted. The Microsoft short went crazy. So as you see, a lot of strategies, technical strategies on SPY, QQQ, VIX SPY strategy that I teach every day. And these are the things why we have so many consistent trades, right? Most of our traders were green in the morning, who follow the system, not just blindly because somebody said it's going to be a red day, because that guy said, we are going to recession. No, because we have a repeatable set of trading systems, setups that we repeat every day, as you see in my every video. All right. Okay, so enough of that pep talk on how to, reason I say this, because I still see a lot of people getting burnt on red day, and it hurts me that they are not really looking to see. Here's the example how people have changed. If you see, this guy recently joined my community. He says, your guidance about simplifying things, having a plan, trading with the plan with just few indicators, awesome. He has traded for years, but his biggest problem was wanting to trade bullish and fighting against the bearish trend of the market, instead taking what market gives him. But today, he was short the market. He was short the market because not because I'm alerting, no. Because he listened to my teachings, because he opened up his mind that only have to focus on a system. When the system shows you right all day, red, downtrend, you only go short. You try to go long on a B, C setup. Even if it works once, it will destroy you someday. So you stay with the system, right? So you can see, from the member who literally changed in few days. He's been watching my videos, probably my follower from a long time. But once they hear me live talking about this, then they get it, right? So anyways, enough of that. I just hope everybody follows the trend and just listen to my teaching, and don't blow up buying the dip on a red day or blow up shorting on a higher trend day. That's the only thing I want to teach everyone, to save you money. I don't promise you making millions, but if you listen to me, you will save money. Like today, a lot of people saved money trying to buy the dip, especially the new traders. Yeah, advanced traders, they learn the tricks, they know, that's fine. But then especially new traders who have been struggling and hard to fight with their mind, the mentality. So anyways, guys, so let's quickly go back. So we had our watch list ready for this morning. Looked at everything. There was not much in the news. Today was a lot of Friday. I talk about a lot of options. What are the lot of options? We'll do another session on that. So Ford, Taiwan Semiconductors, Adobe, LEN, Oracle, Disney were all on our watch list. PayPal was on a watch list on my idea from yesterday that I posted. I will show you in a bit before and after what PayPal did. That was just a technical setup, nothing more, nothing less, and swing setup actually, right? And it was going nicely before the market just broke down, right? Yeah, let me show you quickly. So why was PayPal on my watch list? Because of this setup. So I was expecting a big push breakout here, and boom, go. My target was 64.60. Then my target was in the gap, and I was going to swing it. So as you see, so there was PayPal. What did PayPal do? PayPal pushed, right? It pushed right there. So no, my target. Let me show you my target. So my target would have been 66.80. So it pushed, right? The setup started to work. Look at the big push, almost $1 push at open, and we were excited. Our trade idea was working, and then nothing can fight the market. So when market was puking, PayPal breakdown, had to cut the position here because when the trade is failing, you have to cut it, but still on the watch, because we are still watching for next week. If it reclaims, we'll reswing it. If it fades, we'll leave it alone. So anyway, so PayPal was my warning. I have posted in chart ideas. I post all my chart ideas, my swing trackers. So you can see here, that's where my swing was, chart idea was. Another thing I would like to show you was in the notes. Where is it? Just trying to find our swing tracker. So in our swing tracker, right, so we had this PayPal SE. So a bunch of our swings were pulled back today. So but we are not doing many swings because environment. I only want to do the solid swings when environment is friendly. I just wanted to show you an example of the swing that started to work, and then it pukes with the market. All right, guys. So Netflix was again on our top watch. Because of that 400 level, 400 psych level. My teachings every time I keep talking about 400 level. We long Netflix in the morning. I'll show you how we longed it to 404, took a small win, and when it was breaking down, we cut it, and then we shorted it back to 395 all day short. So that was Netflix fade. So we were ready with our charts. As always, my watch list was ready. But this was what was big, guys, today. Levels. All of our levels to the point. I help with the levels. I try to make these levels in the pre-market, provide to community. And then our rules are simple. If the levels are breaking to upside and the trend on EMA Clouds is bullish, we long. If levels break to downside and trend is EMA bearish, we short. We use the same levels to risk, right? If it's bouncing, we risk it long for these levels. If it's rejecting, we risk the short for these levels. So all day today, guys, all day, we had such a big wins. Let me just show you an example of Meta, right? So what was level on Meta? 310. What was the resistance? 312. Rejected from resistance, broken from, you see there, 310, my level, and fade all day, $10 fade on Meta. So that's right here. That's how you grow your account. You stick with the trend. You follow the system. So proud of this. So proud of, I spend good time in the morning analyzing these levels for everyone. And I encourage everyone to find these levels themselves. It's not a rocket science. You guys can do it too. But I'm so proud these levels helped us, everybody, to execute. Fix system, guys. Fix system. Support resistance is what you need to learn. Forget everything. People will teach you 100 of things, sell you 100 of indicators, give you random dreams of saying that you can make millions a day or thousands a day or whatever. No, support and resistance. Once you master support and resistance and levels, you understand how they work, market gets easy for you. So get out of all those blinded indicators, free algos or whatever they try to sell you. Just do it yourself. Conviction, right? So right here, if you took one Meta put, right, invested $1,000 today, they became $3,000. Just following a simple system. Days like today is when you attack and you have your good full size on your trade so that you can grow, especially for the small accounts, right? Because I get this lot of questions for small accounts which are trying to grow. Although I have some different views on some of the small accounts, because there's some restrictions. You can't really go from a $500 account. You need to have some good savings to grow in a systematic manner. But anyways, that's a topic of a different discussion. But if you do have a small account, these are the trades you need to hold. Your one contract can double triple your account. So that's what you need to do, guys. So that was Meta. So another, any level, just take any level that I gave today. What was my Microsoft level? Right, my Microsoft level was 336, 337.50, 337, 337.50, 337.50 right here. What was my resistance? 339.20. Right, so you clear have resistance level under the EMA Clouds, breaks the pre-market low level. Just short it, guys. Just short it. All day fade. I don't even have to say it, right? Because yes, I was shorting market. Like, let me show you. So anyways, we had our list. We had Adobe, PTCT, we long Disney at open. It faded with the market. We had a good push, then it gave back. That's fine. We cut when it's not working. You just cut it. Tesla, we were short Tesla right at open. So big short right at open Tesla from 277 to 272. We'll talk about that. It's all timestamped, guys. My trades, what I take, I always show you here. So Netflix, we were bullish 400. So let's see, what was I doing? I was short on Tesla right at open. Short on SPY right at open. Tesla 277Q. Short on QQ right at open. So I didn't have to short. I did not have to short anything else, because I was going short QQQ, which includes Microsoft, which includes Meta, everything, right? So that's what I was doing. But you could have traded Microsoft as well. You could have traded Meta as well. Just short anything today because the whole market was going down. And I was on voice, right? I'm on voice first 1.5, 2 hours, and I was guiding on these shorts. So as you see, we were short on a bunch of stuff right at open. We were short in Adobe. Good thing to look in Adobe was, again, Adobe pushed higher, right? If you panicked and stopped out, you missed the fade all day. It was not a clean trend because it was choppy, but it was still a winning idea based upon where your entry was. So I had an Adobe entry somewhere here at 533, but I held, right? I held almost $4 on drawdown. It was by design, and it was my system. It was my system that I held Adobe. If I show you guys here, but if you stopped out, then the system is not to blame. You were worried about your bad entry and your size. But look what Adobe did. Rejected from Ripster EMA Clouds, and then gave 12 points from that. So this is something important. It's all about your entry. So the stock and system will still do what you want it to do. The system still works, right? So see, I was short the open as well, and then I mentioned I open, and then I was short again when it was bouncing over here and rejecting here. You see this rejection, so you can see my alert or whatever you call it. But this is just my guidance and my chart flow all day. So learn from this that sometimes there won't be a clean trend, but you hold as long as hold. So we covered most of it on this big flush 525. I was about to cover everything if it reclaimed 3450. It did not. It faded again, and then I was out end of the day. Whole day I held it, and I made good on my Adobe short. Right, so that was that. Yeah, we were long on Disney, PayPal, which we had to cut because of the market. So let's talk about Netflix, guys. Right, so what did we do on Netflix? So Netflix, so first we were long, okay. 4 or 5 lotos went 50%. I was long, hold longs. I was long, you can see here. Oh man, okay, let's see. Yeah, So I was long, you can see on the top there. Let me see if I can get it back up. Yeah, so I was watching the plan pre-market was to watch the 400 psychological level for bullish or bearish bias. And then I was long versus 400 right at open. I was long at on the Netflix. It pushed few times. The options moved a little bit, 50%. But then when market started failing, then we had to cut it, right? So we held it for and Jay noticed it before me. Vin noticed it before me that it is breaking this EMA cloud. You see this candle breaking down, and this next candle open and close under the EMA clouds. I know it's going to be dangerous hold. So that's when we said, we leave it. It's a 400 is the big level because they tried to buy it a few times. I said that at 10 a.m. So then I missed the short entry, good short entry, but Win was short on it, and then we were looking at the ATR because it only had traded 6 ATR. It still had room to go, and then it faded further because ATR is the average range of the stock, and that's how we could figure out how more the room it has to go. It's not anything absolute. It's just like a secondary tool you can use for your targets, like we use ATR. So anyways, there was a buyer at 395. We noticed it bounced with that buyer, then faded from EMA Clouds for another scalp again. So that was good as well, Netflix for us. Just want to point out about our QQQ trade all day. So you can clearly see, guys, our QQQ trade was based upon the VIX, or it was based upon the VIX strategy. VIX breaks out of some levels, and then SPY and QQQ keeps fading. You hold your puts on SPY and QQQ, and so we were 60% of room. We were green in the morning. There were 20% people who were red because I guess they chopped down on few spots. But it's always encouraging, and I always talk to people who are red and try to figure out the reason they were red. Bad entry. They were short, but they stopped out in panic, but the short still worked. So things like that. Forgot to talk about ARM. I was long overnight. As I mentioned on my Twitter, big win on ARM. You can go back, see my yesterday's video, how I played ARM IPO for a big win. I closed everything today when this broke down of 10-minute 34.50 EMA Clouds. So let's see what else we did. We held Adobe all day. Was watching PTCT, did not do anything there. Didn't trade too many things today. I mean, Tesla was big at the open. As you see, I was short Tesla. Let me show you Tesla. Let's look at it. Where was it? So Tesla, we were short at open, and here there's another level on the Nvidia, guys. So this was my level, 450, 350, 452, 450. Nvidia levels break down, 2 levels of target, 438, 435. So morning levels prepared helped us do that. And Nvidia didn't really give us 435, but it's still fading in after hours. So let's quickly look at, I want to show you the Tesla fade from the morning. Okay, let's see. All right, these are our QQQ trades today, guys. So I was talking about hold the puts. The VIX is still strong, and that was middle of the day, right? So we were holding the puts based upon the SPY and VIX strategy. You want to learn SPY and VIX strategy, go back, look at my other videos where I just talk about this strategy in detail. Here I can just tell you that as VIX breaks out, SPY breaks down. As long as VIX is breaking up, SPY keeps breaking down. So this is what you can learn on this strategy. Watch my other videos as well. So let's see. Okay, here is our Tesla trade, guys. So you see Tesla shorting right at morning, 277 key, and then was 275 target, and then 270 target, and the Lotus went 150% there. So that was our Tesla trade, guys. So it's all day over here, you can see. All right, so all right, guys, I don't have much else to talk about, but I will talk about the ATR quickly. So when SPY was fading, right, it was fading, and an amateur trader will think, oh, maybe that's it, it's too low. Nothing is too low, man. Anything is low can go lower as long as trends hold. So I looked at the ATR, right? So let me just move this indicator up. Let me try to move ATR indicator. Okay, so ATR up. Okay, let me see if I can move it up. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the relative volume down. So this ATR was, come on, okay, right, that's fine. So ATR was, it had, at that time it had only traded 2 or ATR. It still had room of another 1 and 1.5 ATR to trade. So that's why I knew if SPY can still fade more, and at the end of the day it traded 100% ATR. So that's now how I can see my targets, not only on the daily levels, to also see how much more room it has, right? At the same level, the QQQ was traded only 4 ATR. It still had $1.50 by that time in the middle of the day, and it ended up trading 124% of its ATR. And stock can trade 150% of ATR too, and maybe on some crazy day 150% or 200%, like we saw this day when QQQ traded like most likely like 2 times its ATR, right, this day. So it's just another tool to see how, for your targets, see where you can take profits, and just to see how much more room it has. So ATR, that's why I use this tool. This indicator is all available under my name on TradingView. You know, I share all my layouts with my community, and I sent out the layouts as well for my Twitter followers, where all my labels and everything is free and it's available. So anyways, guys, so that's how we were short on the market whole day, right? I just want you to see how the levels today did. So any guys, in summary, we had some longs, we had to cut those longs, but we did not take any big losses, and we made huge wins on Netflix, Tesla short, market short, QQQ SPY short all day. Nobody was buying the dips, and we stayed with the trend, and we had a huge day. So that is what we need to do, guys. That is what you need to do. Hopefully this video helped, and next time we have a downtrend day, you make a right decision, you take the right trades, and you don't lose money. If I can save one person from losing some money on one day, that's all I need. All right, guys, thank you so much. God bless you. A lot of more videos are planned, working on some market analysis videos as well, educational webinars. A lot of things are planned. Stay subscribed, like, share, and that helps me, motivates me. And come trade with us, join our educational community. Come for education and guidance, not for alerts. I promise you, we are the best community, the fastest growing community right now on Twitter, and nobody's like us, teaching, guiding, showing you how things work rather than giving the blind alerts. And you can go to my website, ripstereducation.com. All my years of knowledge is there. I still have to put a lot more, and you can follow me on Twitter as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.